Hi friends! I am Rabbit and welcome to episode number 94 of our Jade Cocoon 2 Let's Play. In our previous episode, we pursued Levant into darkness, and somewhat surprisingly, he revealed himself to us and did not hide his intentions or even what we need to do in order to stop him and prevent his plan from unfolding. Now, granted, everything that he told us isn't new because Mabu also shared these words and tips with us, but Levant basically reinforced the idea that we are going to need to venture into 4 areas of darkness and find these souls or spirits or people that have succumbed to darkness, and I guess in finding them we'll be able to bring light back to the 4 orbs. I don't know, but we're presently in the earth version of these 4 forests, and this one is Desolate Field level 1. So let's continue. The area hasn't been my favorite. Those, I'm going to call them Hanks because I don't even remember what they're called, but the creatures that look like Hank deal a lot of damage, and we've come very close to getting a couple of people dead, which would not be good. I don't want my team to randomly become incapacitated because I am underprepared. Of course, that would be a travesty, but we managed to make it, and we did find a few goodies in the various ogre vines that we checked out. So let's just continue and hope and pray that we can make it through in one piece. Oh, I love Walter's little move there when he dodged their bullshit. So we'll see how this goes. I want to at least make it through this level 1 before I go back to the temple. I am 90% sure I'm just going to switch this party out, but I really wanted to give them a little bit more face time. You guys know what I mean? Like, I love switching them up for you, and I don't mind experimenting with new teams, but I felt like we didn't see this one for very long, so I didn't want to just drop them, but maybe I should have. And it'll be good for us to constantly go back anyway, because some of my earlier levels or earlier merged divine beasts are going to grow rather quickly now that we're being exposed to so much XP. So we'll see. I would guess we maybe have 1 video, possibly 2 left in Desolate Field 1. So you guys can look forward to us having a new team at that point. And I might try to incorporate some of the new rarer eggs into our party, even though I think they'll, ow, I just hit my hand on my controller. What is my problem? But anyway, I'm pretty sure they will max be at their 3rd evolution, which might not be ideal, but I think it should be okay. We'll make it work, right? Guys, that like seriously hurt. I don't even know why I was using my hand to talk. It's not like you can see me right now, but I was. And then I smacked my knuckle right onto my controller, and it hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. We should be able to kill one of these. Come on, Patrick. I kind of want to have my Hank back in my party. He was super strong. Oh my god, are these things gonna die? Please. Please die. For fuck's sake. I'll spend 1 more round over here, and then we'll switch to our Earth side and take care of business. Okay, he's down, and this last one is toast. Toast sounds so good right now. I'm actually a little bit hungry. This week, my husband, Andrew, has been out of town for an anthropology conference. He left on, was it Monday? Monday the 28th, I think. Or maybe it was Tuesday the 29th. I don't fucking remember. This has been kind of a crazy week for me, so you'll have to excuse me. Oh my god, it's the princess vine. Too bad. Oops, I didn't mean to go into it. Too bad we don't have the key spore, so let's keep looking. But anyway, he left. It was either Tuesday morning, I think it was Tuesday morning, actually, now that oh, brilliant gem, holla at your boy. And oh my god, please don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fucking fight me. What is in here? Oh, we found the key spore. Did you guys hear its noise? That was not like the other ones. It was like whereas the other ones sound more like they were sneezing. Oh my god, they're waiting for me. Look at this. Go away. Oh my god, I have to fight. I guess I should have known better, right? Well, it'll be okay. Oh my god. At least I hope it'll be okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So anyway, my husband left on like Tuesday morning, the 29th, or Monday morning, the 28th, or fuck if I can recall, since this week has been a little bit crazy for me. But since he's been gone, it's so strange. Like, I'll work all day and then I come home kind of late, and it makes me really sad because the house just feels so empty and I just really feel his absence. I was having this conversation with a friend last week. We were talking about like relationships and how we know a lot of people who, even if they're not married and they're just dating someone, or they've been together with their partner for many years or many months even, how it seems like some people don't maintain that level of excitement for spending time with their partner, seeing their partner. And you know what? I think you guys in this Let's Play, I've mentioned this, that my husband and I have been together since high school. We are high school sweethearts. We have literally been with one another since we were 15 going on 16, and we're now 26 going on 27. So it's been a long, long, long ass time. We've been together for more than a decade, is the succinct way of putting it. And I gotta tell you guys, even though we've definitely had like ups and downs and life hasn't always been easy, we love being together. We love spending time together. And a comment was made a couple months ago by one of my coworkers. They were just saying something, like some story, and they basically made the comment that, oh, you know, it's just so frustrating to go home. I like hate going home and there's never anything to do. And someone else commented, oh, well, you know, how's there never anything to do? Or how come it's not exciting? And then this coworker who was bitching like pointed at me, and they were like, well, you know, just think of it this way. It'd be the same as like going home to the person that you've been with for the last 10, 11, 12 years. And I was thinking at the time, like, do you really think it's that miserable for me to go home to my husband? Because actually I really look forward to seeing him. I look forward to talking to him and telling him about my day. Even if I'm just like bitching and complaining and we're not really going to be like doing anything fun or exciting, that's still very rewarding for me to be able to share my life with him, and my fears or my frustration, my anger, my sorrow. I just love being able to talk to someone and know that they're listening. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky, but I feel like I have one of the best marriages. I couldn't have asked for a better spouse or a better friend. Like, Andrew is just, I mean, he's not perfect by any means. He definitely gets on my nerves some days. I mean, anyone who tells you that their marriage or relationship is absolutely perfect and they never fight ever, 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 they're more than likely lying. Because I feel like we very rarely fight. Like, we're both pretty laid back. Like, there are certain things that annoy both of us, but we're not really argumentative people. So I think we're both very patient, we're very understanding, and we're very forgiving. So if someone does something that annoys the other person, I can say confidently that we're both on the same page, where we'll just be like, you know, whatever, maybe they're having a bad day, and we don't really worry too much about it. We just very rarely have a need to fight with one another. So if we do fight, it's usually about something really big. And granted, we've never had any like major scandals that haven't really been shared with you guys. Oh my god. Like, the biggest issues that we've had have mostly concerned other people, and it's been the result of, like, for example, his parents' racism, or the result of, I don't know, us living at a distance. So for 4 years we were in different states. So after high school we both went to 2 different universities. I moved to Kansas and he stayed in Arkansas. So we did have 4 years of basically having a long distance relationship, and that wasn't necessarily hard on us in and of itself, but the problem was that he still had a lot of weird things going on in his life as a result of the fact that he was born and raised in this area, and he never kind of got out of it, and he just ended up getting exposed to a lot of things, and he just personally struggled with a lot. And that was very hard for me because I wasn't there to really encourage him or support him. And so I think without having me there, it really opened up the opportunity for him to be more willing to experiment with things that were, one, bad for him, and two, many of them were illegal. So he went through a very rough stage in his life, and that obviously was hard for me because I knew at a very early age that I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to fuck around with someone who's going to fuck up their life. Like, I have seen that even with some members of my family, that they get into things that are really sketchy or really bad. So as another example, I have an uncle who a couple years ago got deported because he was doing very, very bad things. And we were just thinking, like, really? Do you know how hard it was to emigrate to this country and then you throw it all away with your bullshit choices? Like, get your life together. A shitty pretty stone. Great. Great. Just what I always wanted. Oh my God. Please don't turn around. I feel like they follow up. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my God. I almost made it. I was so close, you guys. So freaking close. So anyway, that was just very heartbreaking for a lot of us, and it was aggravating because we were like, you know, I understand that not everyone's very cautious and not everyone wants to be a goody two-shoes, so whatever, fine. You want to be a risk taker and a thrill seeker, as long as you're not hurting anyone else, I guess you could argue that whatever. But the problem is, if you have a family, you have to put your family before, like, your addictions or before these shitty choices. I can't for the life of me understand how some people can be so visceral and allow urges and carnal desires to drive them more than their devotion to the duty of having a family or their spouse or, I don't know, kids, their work, whatever. Just whatever motivates you. Like, how can you not take that into consideration before you do certain bad things? So anyway, I'm saying all that to come back full circle and say that by no means has my decade-long relationship with my husband been absolutely perfect. But it's been really rewarding, and I feel like everything that we went through as early as 15 when we were dealing with a lot of the racism and a lot of the anger and bitterness and bullshits, I feel like because we dealt with so many difficult challenges as teenagers and young adults, we're at the point now where things that we have seen literally crumble relationships of our peers now, so people in their mid-20s, they just don't, it just doesn't faze us, you know? Those issues don't bother us. They're things that we're just like, you know what, this really, if we keep it in perspective, like, this is not a big deal. Like, you guys, you shouldn't worry about something like this. But I don't know. I think we were just really fortunate that we encountered a lot of obstacles early on and dealt with so many frustrating problems that now it takes a whole lot to hurt us and upset us. So our lives are fairly nice and fairly happy and stress-free. Like, we don't really argue. I would say we probably bicker maybe like once a week, and as far as like actual arguments and not just little like nitpicky like what are you doing or whatever, that probably happens like once every 2 weeks. And as far as major fights are concerned, maybe like once every 4 or 5, 6 months. Like, we rarely yell. Like, I can't even remember the last time we've yelled at each other. I don't know. So the point of me saying all of that and all of that backstory is just to establish that I feel very blessed, and I do love my marriage. I love my husband. I love the relationship that we have, and it's wonderful for me to know that I can come home and feel completely fulfilled in spending time with my spouse. So it's like I'm at work all day, or I'm gone for a conference, or I don't know, if one of us is out of town, like right now how he's out of town, I genuinely cannot wait until we see each other again. Like, it's just something that I feel like a schoolgirl. I'm just like nervous and giddy and thinking, oh my God, I get to see my husband soon. So he's been gone all week long, you know, like he left Monday/Tuesday, whichever day it was, and he won't be back until basically Monday morning. Like, it's late Sunday night. He gets back at like 11 p.m. or maybe it's like midnight. So yeah, he's essentially gone for a whole week. And I miss him, and the house feels so empty, and I don't know. I also get a little lazy when he's gone, and I don't have the motivation to cook, so I don't really eat very much at all, which is so bad to confess. I'll literally like come home and be like, you know what? Tonight's the night where I'm eating broccoli out of the bag because I'm not cooking anything. So it's just, it's better for both of us when we're together, because otherwise the other person just gets kind of like sad, and we just want to know the other one's okay. And since he's out of the country, why did I run this way? I don't even know. Where the hell am I? Did I finish exploring this? Wait a minute. Are there two? Guys, what? There are two princess vines. There's this one. And then there's this one. Wait, there might actually even be three, because wasn't there one? Oh God, I need him to move out of my way. And then there was one on the other side. Was there not? I'm so confused. Oh my God. Well, I don't know. Maybe it just takes you to the other side? You know, I don't really feel ready to do this. So let's just go back to the temple. I'm going to sell some of the bullshit that we picked up. And you know, it's nice to get these gems, but I was hoping for 1 eggs, 2 books. Although we did get 1 book, so that's nice, right? Okay, let's go to... Well, I doubt anything will be open, but maybe since we've had the conversation with Levant and we opened one of the doors, perhaps the jobs are back.
Any jobs?
Oh, nope.
I can't be...
Okay. Nothing. Well, let's see what they have to say.
What was I doing? How long have I been here? Have you been here long?
Huh? Now that you mention it, how long have I been here?
See? Back and forth between the temple and the forest every day. How long have I been doing this?
I don't know.
Looks like we got some trouble. Well, I did earn some cash. Maybe I...
Oh yeah, we talked to you.
Means nothing.
So I figured there's not really going to be too much. So let's go to Kikinak, sell some shit, and then we will take a quick gander at what's going on with my kennel beasts.
Find something good?
And I will spend like 10 or 15 minutes off camera merging. You guys know the drill. All right, shitty pretty stone, get lost, lovely gem. How you doing? And a brilliant gem. This used to be what would occasionally drop when we would fight a boss. So that's how far we have come, you guys. Like, this is now just a generic item that we find inside Ogre Vines. How crazy is that? And then, whoa, the Recovery Bible is worth some money. I can't wait till we find another mixing thing. And, of course, still nothing from you guys, but that's fine.
Going to the forest?
Nope. Not yet. I am going to the Room of Life. I guess we could look at the arena too, couldn't we? I feel like I already did this, and she was like, oh, there's no other advancement you can take, Kahu. There's nothing left for you to do. Oh, I don't want to actually merge. I want to look at my kennel. All right, let's scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, we've got 4 who are at level 20. And are they the only ones? Okay, they are. And I'm not going to mess with the ones that are 19. I will just leave them alone because I'm sure we will be coming back to the temple frequently. So, we then unfortunately are not quite at the point where we can use some of these. So it starts with like Esperanza basically, where we have, as you can see, they're at their 2nd merge. And I don't want to take anyone who's below 3 merges. I just think that would be an absolutely terrible idea and I would get my ass kicked. So we'll see what I come up with. We'll do some more experimentation. Obviously you're going to see more repeats, but you can rest assured that we're at least getting achingly close to being able to bring some of these newbies into our party. But anyway, let's just go ahead and part ways here, my friends. When we do come back together in our next episode, we will head back into the Forest of Darkness, into the Earth area, and we'll see if we can find this person and make them feel better. I don't know what we're going to do. If we have to kill them, if we have to bring light to them, I guess we'll find out together when we come back. So thank you for watching. I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2, and I will see you very shortly, my friends.